In 3, 2, 1. Not remodelling an ordinary bungalow. That's the ordinary bungalow that I will not be remodelling. Because as you may or may not remember, if you're new to the channel you won't, father-in-law, that was my father-in-law's house. He passed away August 23. We've been emptying the house, put it up for sale in 25. It didn't sell. And then my wife said, why don't we remodel it and move in? Because look, it's not, I mean, it's livable. You could move in, live quite happily, but it's kind of dated a bit. And it doesn't flow. Anyway, that's by the by. Late October, I got diagnosed with a malignant brain tumour and got operated on mid-November. This project was squashed because it's not inherently complicated. There's just a lot of it. There's a lot of mini projects all stuck together. So we put it up for sale again and it's sold. And we're just going through the paperwork now. Sold to an absolutely delightful couple who are going to enact the plan that I drew up or had drawn up and cherish the house, which is what we want. But then we found that we had a need, oh excuse me, here, welcome to our garden. My son Callum, great day for drying washing, my son Callum has been living in the tiny 3rd bedroom at the front basically all his life, and that's unfair. So what we're going to do is use the resources liberated by father-in-law's house to do a minified version of that project here. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a wraparound kitchen extension, a bit bigger than that, fill in that gap which is pretty useless, make a nice living kitchen. And also we're going to do a proper full loft conversion, convert the hip roof on the side to a gable, oops, and then put a dormer across the back and a couple of veluxes in the front roof. And apart from the brickwork and actual plastering, I'm going to be doing all the work myself. Now, bearing in mind I've got a brain tumour, is that a good idea? No, it blooming well isn't. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes, damn right I am. One way or another, this will be the last project I do. Either because I'm not around, or it will be my retirement project. Hopefully the latter. One thing that has only just cropped up that I need to check is that we're putting a gable on top of this wall and then hanging half the roof onto it. I need to make sure that the foundations of this house, or this wall, built in 1962-63, so it's 30, 50, 60, 63 years old. I need to make sure that the foundations are up to the job of taking the extra load we're putting on top of it. And I've started a test dig so I can find out what the actual foundations are. And I will be digging down to the top of the foundations and round the side to make certain that we know what they are and that it is capable of taking the extra load that we're putting on it. Now, I'm reasonably, what I don't want to have to do is to underpin. We will if we have to. It's not complicated, it's just a pain in the arse, and I prefer not to do it if I can avoid it. Well, we'll see. One thing I think maybe in our, well, two things are in our favour. One, the house over the street, the one with the rendered front, that was built in 1920 and it's got exactly the same loads on the foundations as we will have. That one. So I don't imagine the foundations there are going to be any different to what we've got. And therefore, if we've got the same as that, then it should be okay. Secondarily, we're in Sandbach in Cheshire, and the natural here is compacted sand. I mean, it's really compact, which is a really good load-bearing material because it doesn't go anywhere. You put weight on it, and it's got nowhere to go. You know, so that's what I'm doing this afternoon, is digging that out, see what we can find, and then pass that information on to my structural engineer. So there we go. This is the next project, and I think I'm excited about it. I don't actually have a video series name. It's not remodelling an ordinary bungalow. It's more of a brain fog blog, or I don't know. I'll think of something, I'm sure. But for now, there you go. I just thought I'd give you a quick heads up on what I'm actually doing. Okay, catch you on the next one. Thank you.